like Tetris? Hey guys, Haddy the creator here, creating something new to share with you. I'm an artist from the Salt Lake area in Utah. Dry old Utah. So in today's video, I'm gonna be playing Tetris. Well, not really playing Tetris. I'm not arranging blocks, but I'm gonna show you a fun way to collaborate with other artists and do a Tetris collaboration. I did this collaboration with the art group that I am in, the Cheese Wizards, and they are always a lot of fun and always a little bit unexpected. You get all kinds of funky creations in these guys. So how this works is the collaboration runner organizes a art board and a bunch of Tetris shaped pieces. Usually the person running the collaboration does the first piece. Then people can claim bordering pieces and they see a little bit of the bordering artwork so that they can make it a cohesive art piece. Sometimes things work perfectly and fluidly, and other times you get some weird creations. It makes it all a little bit mysterious and, in my opinion, a little bit more fun. It's always interesting not knowing what you're going into or building off of and just drawing something from it. The collab runner then collects the pieces and puts them together and then opens up new pieces to be claimed, and you keep going like this until the whole board is filled up and you have one majestic piece of artwork.
This one's one of the Cheese Wizards creations. I did not actually participate in this one, but this next one I did two pieces. One I did has this profile face, this weird little alien craft thing, little Mr. Grouchy in this hole, little worm, and a little astronaut out on a limb checking out the stars. And the next one's hiding up top, just another astronaut dude and another alien in a spacecraft. Very cool and colorful, and here's a couple more that the Cheese Wizards did. They are really awesome. You can check these out for longer if you'd like to on their Tumblr page. I'll link that down below in the description. This black and white one is intense. There's a lot of details in here. It's kind of cool to see all of the pieces and how they were broken up, but man, there is so much to look at in here. You could stare at this thing for a long time and still not see it all.
So I was able to claim an L-shaped guy, one of these dudes. I'm not calling you guys a loser, I promise. So now we need to jump in and draw up my piece.
So how I approach these is I just kind of block in the area and fill in a back color and just kind of sketch and try to use all of the elements that are coming in from the bordering piece and just kind of figure out how they're all going to fit together and what my piece is going to look like before I go in and start finalizing stuff. So I figured out that I want to put my astronaut in here and kind of use that jet stream to come out from the bottom of the jetpack. That little fire jet stream is what inspired this character. Then I'm playing around with some of the other elements and I see these kind of clouds down on the bottom, these lines in the background, and I want to keep those in there, keep them flowing. I'll come back to those lines in the background later in that little explosion looking thing, but I am just going to kind of block in some colors and put on some base colors before I really detail this guy out. And one of the challenges of this is you are only allowed to use the color palette. You can't really blend colors too much. You just have to use these colors that are given to you. So I'm doing my best with these colors. So I'm going to take a little risk and kind of make this astronaut a little shocked or scared, kind of reacting to something that's down to the left of him, and I don't know what's going on over there, and I'm just taking a little bit of a risk, hoping that there's something that he can be reacting to. Hopefully there's something good there that he can be responding to. I just think it's fun to add elements that interact with other pieces of the collaboration, even though you don't know what's there. Just kind of make it fluid and make it flow. So when somebody sees this astronaut guy, they're going to follow his eyes and see what he's looking at and try to draw the line and connect the dots, keep their eyes moving around the piece of artwork. And of course there's no white, so I got to make him have yellow teeth. This poor lad doesn't brush his teeth too often. I guess it's hard to do when you're in space.
I'm gonna pop in right here and do a shameless commercial for my sticker packs. I made sticker packs with Pokey Abominations, 6 die-cut stickers, and a sticker sheet. They are a lot of fun. Stick them on your laptop, stick them on your car, stick them on your little sister, whatever you fancy. You can pick these up over on my Etsy shop, link down in the description below or at the end of this video. And now you can return back to your normal scheduled programming.
I always think it's a lot of fun when there's elements that somebody started and they carry on for several pieces away. So these lines in the background, I'm actually going to just pass them on to the next guy and see what they do with them and just kind of have them flowing from my space to theirs. If they want to use those elements and turn them into something, they can, or they can just let them die out. But at least I didn't let them die. I let them live. I let them live. Now I'm going to move around to the bottom section of this piece and kind of detail out these pieces and these elements down here. I've got some clouds. I got a little alien guy popping out from behind him. Probably inspired by the creatures in Mario, the little cloud floaters. But this guy's more like a little worm, a little space worm floating on a cloud. And then of course I'm going to throw in a little rocket ship with some nice puffy clouds, a little puffy jet stream. And it's coming together pretty nicely. I think it's pretty fun, and I think I'm pretty much done with it. Ready to check off the done box and turn it in. I do think it's fun that both times that I've done these Tetris collaborations, I've gotten L shapes. I don't know, L shapes are just kind of fun. Kind of a unique canvas to draw on. So then came the waiting game. I had to wait a little bit until this was finished. That was one of the last pieces. What? Not quite the last. You can see my piece, Haddy 22, over on the right hand side. But here's all the names of the people that contributed, and here is the final reveal.
you can see, this turned out to be quite an interesting piece of art. The artist that did the beam coming out of the snake's chin thought the snake was a UFO. A lot of fun things going on. Luckily mine seemed to be pieced together very well. I didn't realize this thing was a space station blowing up, but it works pretty good. And I was a little worried that the jet stream I was building off of to build this jetpack on my little character was going to be something different and wasn't going to make sense, but it actually works. Looks like he's zooming up close from back far in the distance. Maybe he just escaped that space station that's blowing up. Maybe you can grab some creatives and do one yourself. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Remember, you two are a creator. I have a lot of fun myself collaborating with other creatives, and you produce things that you never guessed you would be a part of. I mean, I never thought I'd have my art in a piece like this. They're a lot of fun, and I have the satisfaction that I helped contribute to this big piece of art, even though my piece was just a little ill. This has been Haddy the Creator, and I will catch you on the next video. Catch you later!